Yo, 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 what is going on, CoD Familia? It is your boy BN, aka Mr. Kingdom Builder, and I wanted to put out this friendly PSA out to the community because some people have been reporting, along with myself, who were either unable to log in or unable to switch accounts and or seeing and experiencing slow loading times. So we're going to go over what's happening, how you can fix this, responses from COD CS, and hopefully they're going to be addressing this at a later time. And if what we show you works for you, or if you have another way to go about fixing it, please do feel free to let us know in the comments below. As always, if you enjoy the content, make sure you throw us up because it helps out a lot. So, what's actually happening? Well, the short answer is we don't really know what's actually happening. What we have seen that's been reported is what we had just alluded to for people that have been experiencing some of these issues, whether it's not loading or slow loading. I was getting this as well, right? Wicked said, is there a problem in the PC version? I get stuck in the loading screen and can't seem to start the game. Even after reinstalling the game, the problem still comes. I had the same thing happening to me was for the loading screen. You see me mention this here, which was on October 6th, so about 2 days ago, a little bit less than. I've been getting this as well. I saw this post here from Lunar, and it says, for everyone having connection problems on PC, I deleted the log text file from programs, callofdragons game save. This file was being flagged as a problem by Windows Defender. After deleting it, things are working fine. I also heard you can disable Windows Defender, but deleting this file seems safer. So I thought to myself, well, let me go and try that out. Now, before we do that, and before we show you all the ways that you can go about this, I'm also going to show you another mention, because, again, I like to use this help area here to post things so that way people don't see me with my, timestamps, basically. I'm utilizing the voice channel. And then we have someone here, right, COD CS says, it is recommended that you turn off real-time protection of Windows Defender or add the game's PC client to the whitelist to see if it can return to normal. And then the third one was from another helpful community member, God Aries, who said, exclusion page, can anyone help me with the loading screen on PC? Exclusion page on Windows Security, you add the folder, was my fix for this issue, and then post the exclusions. And I think someone else had mentioned, this is only a temporary fix, I did that before. Plus disable real-time collection, delete the save log. Firewall is a temporary fix, but adding folder to exclusion is a longer-term solution. The idea being that I imagine COD CS, they're aware of this already, so hopefully this is something that will help. But if you're still experiencing this, let's walk you through how you can actually fix this. Okay, so let's go in to logs, and we're going to take a look at the first one here. So you're going to open up your documents. So let me switch over here, right? So you open up your documents, and once you get to this screen, right, I went from this PC to local disk C, basically wherever you have your program files. You can also do a search here on top right. You're going to go to program files. 86 is where I go. I went to Call of Dragons. I'm going to Call of Dragons game, and then you're going to see a save. You might see save 1, save 2. I went into save, and I looked for the log text file that I have moved to my recycle bin, which is here, right? So it was just titled log, and it had a text document. So you're just basically going to scroll through here until you get to L. I just ended up doing it this way, right? So I went all the way to like wherever L would be, right? Which would be right around here. And I ended up removing it. Now, obviously it's back, but I did initially remove it and put it in the recycle bin where it's at. And that, I can tell you, immediately fixed it for me. However, if that is not working for you, there are 2 additional things that you can do at this time that hopefully may help if that one is not working. You can go into your Windows security. So the easiest way for this, that I did mine, was I went to like my settings. So I just like did my start. I went to settings here. And then after this came up for me, I then typed in settings threat or virtual. And then that's how I got, virus and threat. And then I ended up getting here. And you can see here, right, where it says virus and threat protection. Once you get here, you can then go to where it says here, virus and threat protection, go to manage settings. You can turn off, I think it's automatic, real-time protection. So that's something you can do if needed. Now, again, I'm not any kind of expert when it comes to protection, so my thought is maybe save that one for last in case you do need it to run other things. However, if some people are more tech savvy than I and you want to do your own research, of course I do recommend it. But I would do the removing the text file first, and then the second thing I would recommend doing is going down here to exclusions that someone had mentioned as well, where we go to add remove, and you can see I've added the file here for the folder here for Call of Dragons. Now, I don't know if you need to put the entire folder here. Maybe you can get away by just putting that Call of Dragons game folder, right? And I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments if needed. But basically, you'll just go here to add an exclusion. I clicked on folder, and then I just put the whole the COD. Now, right, maybe you could just do this and just put the save folder. Maybe you don't need to do the whole one because that's where the log file is. But I figured if I put the whole folder for the game, maybe it would save from anything else potentially happening. So that was my thought behind it. With that in mind, that pretty much are the steps that you're going to go through. Don't really foresee this being an incredibly long video, but I hope that it does help. Now, I don't know for just me. I'm sure maybe some tech-savvy people out there might be able to explain this, but why is it that this issue all of a sudden is occurring? Was it because of an update? Was it because of a recent patch? I mean, given the last update we got in September, happened around mid-September, early mid-September, and the update hit, and we didn't see this issue happening, but it's happening now all of a sudden. Was that maybe a change in Microsoft Defender and maybe something happening there? Again, I'm not sure. I would be interested to find out if someone knows the answer to that would be able to let us know. But aside from that, that pretty much is going to do it for us. As I said, not going to be a long one here. I just really wanted to go over kind of what's happening, what has been addressed, steps that you can go about fixing it. And then, of course, we'd love to hear if you were able to get it fixed and or other things that worked for you. The anticipation at the moment and or assumption is that we will be getting some kind of longer term fix from whenever they end up posting an update or some kind of an announcement on this, because everything that they've posted thus far, at least from COD CS, has been a temporary fix, which again is nice because, you know, people do want to be able to get back into the game and play. With that in mind, that is going to do it for me. We will catch you all in the next one.